Hi there, I'm Leah of Leah Benson Therapy, and today I want to talk to you about anxiety. So first off, let's just look at anxiety from a physiological standpoint. What happens when you have anxiety, aside from the fact that you feel like you want to die, is that your body thinks that you are in a life or death situation, or that you might be in a life or death situation, and you are on guard. You are in the fight or flight branch of your nervous system. And what you want to do is get yourself out of that and back into the other branch of your nervous system, which is rest and relax and digest and feel good. The thing about that other branch of your nervous system is that it's got two prongs to it. One is depressed and one is very good feeling. And what you need to do, and I'll show you some ways you can do this, is to bring yourself back down out of that fight or flight and into more optimal functioning. So let's just talk a little bit about sort of theoretically what's happening, aside from the physiological process of the fact that your body is in fight or flight. So somewhere in your brain, you've gotten an idea that, or you've seen something or heard something that has triggered your body into thinking that it is a life or death situation and you need to fight or flee. That's not actually the case, but your body thinks it is. And what that is something from your past. You've been reminded of something from your past by something today. And that could have happened in a millisecond and you have no idea. It could be a smell, it could be the shape of a passing vehicle, it could be the movement of the shadows of the leaves on a tree. I mean, it could be anything, right? So the reality is that finding that origin story of this anxiety is a very complicated and long process, and I can do that with you, but let's just talk about how you can get your body out of fight or flight and back into more optimal functioning, socially engaged, calm, good feeling. To do that, let's just say, depending on where you are, what you have to do is give your rest and relaxation that part of your nervous system, you have to give it some tone. It's flaccid. You need to bulk it up. And the way you can do that's why they tell you when you have anxiety to breathe into a paper bag, to focus on someone else. You're basically like bringing yourself back to yourself because you are on guard. You're looking for something to fight or something to run from. So to give that relaxation part of your nervous system some tone, you want to exhale for a lengthy period of time, take deep breaths and exhale in a very intentional and focused way. There's something in bioenergetics, the type of therapy I do, that you could do called a grounding pose, where you hang forward from the waist. That will also bring you back into your body. What you can do is focus your attention intentionally on your senses. So you can name 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear. Name them aloud. So I see a camera, I see a mirror, I see a bottle of water, I see the floor, I see an orange pair of shoes. Those are 5 things I can see. So 4 things I can hear, and so forth. So name those things aloud to direct your attention away from the unpleasant sensations in your body. That is a way to deal with anxiety in the moment, the fight or flight sensations in your body when you can't express the energy of fighting or fleeing, when you can't scream. So when you put yourself into the process of tuning in, intentionally focusing your attention, because what's happening is you are all over the place. Your mind is hijacked, and what you want to do is take it back. And focusing intentional attention is going to help you do that, which is going to move you back into more optimal functioning. One of the other things that can be useful if you are not with anyone else, if you're not in public, if you're not in the car. So here's the thing, if your body is in fight or flight, what your body wants to do is to fight or run. So you can do something, there's a bioenergetic exercise called pounding that you can do where you raise your arms over your head and slam your forearms down onto a bed. You can do that with a baseball bat on your bed. You can do that with a sledgehammer on a tire. You can, these are exercises. And I know that when you're anxious, this sounds like something that you're not necessarily going to want to do. But if you can, give it a try, and you will find that the energy that your body is holding in, believing that there is something to fight or run from, will be discharged, and your body will come back to an equilibrium. So, given all that, I've thrown a lot of information at you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me.